Charlotte Sports Network from Learfield IMG College. Welcome to live play-by-play coverage of 49ers women's basketball with tip-off moments away. Time to head live courtside. Here's Corey Hodges.
Previously out of Boston College. A lot of good D1 experience previously for Klimkowitz. There's a three by Mariah Lenny. Lenny got the tray, 7-5 Charlotte, and now a steal for the Niners, and Christian Hythe makes it 5 straight points for Charlotte. But you never know if they'll come back to hurt you or not. Here goes Christian Hythe, kicking it, Octavia Jet Wilson for three. OJW, book it. 17-9 Charlotte. Harley back out to Phillips. Jade Phillips on the floor to Jasmine Harris. What a 10-cent piece from Jade Phillips to Jazz. 29-18 Charlotte. That's what can happen right there. Squires coming back. And Charlotte's leads down to 8. 6:18 to go third quarter. Charlotte now will go down into the block. Jasmine Harris. There she goes again. Harris, 8 points now. Shot is off from Irvin. Here comes Phillips. Bounce to Octavia Jet Wilson. OJW. Juice. 45-29 Charlotte. 2004 to 2012. Phillips and Charlotte getting the turnover, and then Phillips to Lauren Harley. Oh boy, that was a pretty move from Jade Phillips. Just flashing it over to Harley. So that maybe a junior or senior would get, as Octavia Jet Wilson finishes HNH, hoop and harm for OJW. Octavia Jet Wilson keeps it going between OJW and Jade Phillips. It's been a two-woman show so far for Charlotte. Jet Wilson to Connick. Back to Jet Wilson, inside now to Jade Phillips. Phillips working that turnaround shot. Jade Phillips, points 16 and 17 of the contest. Charlotte back up by 21. McMillan against Carpenter on the way back. Phillips right from the foul line. A little too much on that one. Extra effort is good. Hoop and harm. Sierra McCullough. McCullough got fouled, finished it off. Hythe was eventually going to crack Burgos. Now Burgos wants to come back on the other end. And it's Charlotte coming up with it. Rena Green. Green to Maddie Moore. And more! And one. Maddie Moore. 9 combined points on the last road trip for Charlotte. Wake in East Carolina. It's in the hands now of Lenny. We had a chance to talk with Mariah after the game at East Carolina, and she was cooking as Mariah Lenny. Now she's back hot. Put more on the grill there for Mo. 3-point bucket, Mariah Lenny. And now Lenny will try to answer. That one's good for Mo. So Mariah Lenny comes back and pretty much negates that last three from Downey. 41-25 with 51 seconds left before the break. Could play around with this one. It's 3-on-1 for a moment. Phillips now will kick to Callie Connick in the corner for three. That one off. Phillips offensive rebound. Connick again, a second try at a three. That one's good. Callie Connick with the tray. Little noise in the building now. 71-48. Connick now 12 points on the season, all from distance. Phillips rims out the second free throw attempt, but luckily Christian Hythe was there to chase it down. Ball went to Callie Connick. Here's Connick now to bounce to Phillips, and Phillips almost a no-looker to Dara Pearson. 4:55 to go in the third. Here's Johnson with a three. It's off. Rebound, Jade Phillips. Phillips now in pursuit with Johnson alongside. Phillips to Lauren Harley, and Harley gets a bucket. Oh, man. Jade Phillips is so good at that. She blasted down the floor, paused for just a second, and man, she can get you with a no-looker. That's fun to watch, man. I'm telling you. Paris McBride, who hit a three. 44-39. Delaware back up by 5. Lenny has it. Scoreboard and the video board indicating the fans to get loud. Here's Jade Phillips for a three. Oh, yeah. running. Phillips got a hustle to get it in. 2 seconds left. 1 second left. Linney will heave at the end of the third quarter, and Mariah Linney hits it from almost half court. She hit that one over the top of the pickaxe. And Linney, like an axe to Delaware's hen, buzzer beating three to end the third quarter. Charlotte got a win here when I was here. I'm going. Here's Callie Connick going for a three, and Connick hit it right in front of the Charlotte bench. All tied at 50. 4 of 14 now for Charlotte from three. Connick, buckets. That's what Callie Connick can do. She is screened open for those three looks. Here's Harley now against Dickey. Here's Connick who finds it in the corner for three, and Callie Connick hit another one. Connick, she loves it in front of the Charlotte bench. Linney in the front court. Charlotte's going to slow it down. 1:52 to go in the ballgame. Harley to Dara Pearson, and DP will finish it in one for Dara Pearson. That's the biggest bucket of the ball game for DP and Charlotte as a team. 12 points now for Pearson. And she'll go to the line looking for a point. Lucky point number 13. Just 45 minutes down the road, past the border. 5:27 to go, first quarter. Pretty low scoring start. Here's Jada McMillan. McMillan with another evasive move. J-Mac through the drive-through. 38-31, Charlotte by 7. When the other team does something like that, come on, you got to give it up to them. Here's Lenny for three. Get an answer. Mo with Mo. 3 seconds left. 2 seconds left. McMillan bounce. Lauren Harley, and Harley will beat the horn at the end of the third quarter. See, that's what Lowe can manufacture for herself. She puts herself in the right position. She got a great feed from J-Mac, and then Lauren Harley put the ketchup, mustard, and pickles on it. 43-33, Charlotte by 10. Final 10 minutes of regulation when we come back on Conference USA TV. A little bit and then put in games for all teams for their final four. That's an air ball by Michaela Adams. Charlotte's on the move again. Height the bounce to Lauren Harley. Oh, yeah. Trained player talk, but you could tell that Jasmine Harris meant it. You know, we're better than this. We'll work it. Here's Lenny for three. Oh, yeah. Third three of the game for Charlotte. 3-point shooting team. Charlotte 71% from the line. If they were shooting that number from three, okay, maybe you'd have a point. Here's Height for three. We're talking about triples. And Christian Height just lit up the Charlotte bench. 1-2-3 style. St. Jean at 6'2". So a 1-inch differential on the negative there for St. Jean, but she got it. Here's Mariah Linney creating some space, and Mariah Linney with the three. Here comes McMillan. You know, back to Mariah Linney and that three note as she tries another three, and that's 2 in a row for Mo to start from deep, from pretty much the same spot. 6'2" Charlotte, or should we say 6'2" Mariah Linney over Marshall. There's the look at the very tail end of that three. Phillips is just off, but McMillan comes away with the basketball, and Linney finds herself open for three, and Mariah Linney, her third tray of the ball game. Okay, so Mariah Linney, her 32nd three of 2019-2020. Moving picture, if you will, of Callie on the floor getting some help as Jasmine Harris, the hook shot is good, and that's smooth jazz. McMillan slaps and ready to send it in. Finds Octavia Jet Wilson, who now will drive, and OJW, First Lady, with a first-class move, 25-16. McMillan to Jade Phillips at the top, looking for the three, and Jade got it. 33-19 Charlotte, a rare tray for JP. Phillips thinking about a jab. Jade jabbing, driving, scoring. 37-21 Charlotte. It's ballooned to a 16-point lead for the 49ers, and again, it's all off of defense, getting stops and then coming back the other way. So a little bit of pressure coming back. Phillips to Jasmine Harris, and Jazz went all the way to the hoop. Smooth jazz. We like the sound of that. We like the look of that. 44-25. Charlotte back up by 19 over North Texas. 59-41. Sierra McCullough is going to come in to take the place of Maddie Moore. Up now to Lauren Harley, and Harley has some space to drive, and that's an and one for Lowe. Turning it up way high. Hoop and harm opportunity on the way for the Charlotte senior, Lauren Harley. Look at Lowe go. Jazz got back up. Charlotte still has it. There's 6 seconds on the shot clock. Lenny taking one. It's too much. And the back tap goes to Hythe. Now to Lenny, who's wide open for a three. And Mo, give me some Mo. You get Mariah Lenny that wide open. It's buckets. Hythe to Lenny for three. And Charlotte leads ODU 18-16. As the Monarchs connecting on their second three of the game. Feed to Angel Middleton at 6'6". No one is going to contain Charlotte's 4-4. She'll find Mariah Lenny, and Lenny is covered up in a hurry by Morris. Now Lenny trying to get around Morris. She had to go the long way to the basket. Okay, get out the GPS there for Mariah Lenny, but she knew her destination. 38-36, Charlotte by 2 over ODU. She's ready to send it away, she does. Now it's back to Wayne. 90 seconds left here in the third. Christian Hythe is on it. She steals it away, and crit. You gotta finish if you make the steal, and Christian Hythe did just that. 50-40, Charlotte leads ODU by 10. Timeout, Old Dominion. And work on that shot. It's off. Middleton makes up for it with the rebound after the miss by Edwards, and no one's back on Jada McMillan. She's just too quick for everyone else. It's off. Who's got it? Phillips the rebound. Go. You got a 2-on-1 advantage. Now it's 3-on-1 to Christian Hythe, and Crit with the grit. The implications that a win would have today, or that a loss would have today for Charlotte if it comes to that. But needless to say, final game of the regular season. And it's not just going to be a walk today for Charlotte, as Jade Phillips walks, talks, puts it in for three. Octavia Jett Wilson ahead to Mariah Lenny now with 5 minutes to go in the opening frame, and Charlotte leading by 1. Here's Octavia Jett Wilson dishing it to Dara Pearson, and DP picking up where Charlotte left her off at on Thursday at Western Kentucky when Dara Pearson was wide open on a couple of plays. And you'll see it here again. DP, especially when you're doing this, so it's kind of important. Here's Octavia Jett Wilson from Christian Hythe, and that one went off the window for 3. And the First Lady with a tray, and Charlotte leads Middle Tennessee by 2 with 2:57 to go in the opening period. Here's OJW going glass. As Jade Phillips gets it from Christian Hythe, shot clock is getting a little skinny now, 4 on it. Jade Phillips got to put it up. Here's a deep 3, and Jade got it from way downtown. That was so downtown, it was over by the Student Union. Watch it go in. It's not there. Dara Pearson was there for some defense. Charlotte has numbers. It's 4-on-2 right now. The dump to Jada McMillan from Christian Hythe. That one goes in the foul for J-Mac. Hythe with the dime. Mac attack with the finish. And Charlotte leads by 8, trying to make it a 9-point edge. And we've got a timeout with 4:07 to go in the second frame on Senior Day. Typography on the floor. Hythe now. She's got space. No one was playing her, but it's off. Octavia Jett Wilson, though, offensive board. Put back in OJW. She can flex 2 on the way back for Charlotte's lucky number 13. Again, the First Lady underneath puts it in from Eleanor Roosevelt High School. Sutton lost it, shoveled it back to Whittington. It's still loose. Jada McMillan finally comes up with it all the way for Charlotte. Then McMillan trying to go all the way. She does. Jada McMillan has taken over here in the fourth quarter as J-Mac has 19.